Well, good morning. I look a bit dark, don't I? Has anybody of you said I went I got a bit distracted this morning. I went to do sorry about my hair. Um I went to do look for something, I can't think what it was, inner soles for my moccasins to put some fresh ones in. And I found this. Has anybody seen one of these before? Do you know what it is? I'm just going to play. It's a little musical instrument, these things here. You actually press them. Hang on. How can I do that? I don't know. Um, so it's sort of like that. I don't know what it's going to sound like. I'm going to play around with that because I found it, meant to find it for some reason. Anyway, we're here for our daily Lenormand card spread reading. I am Ros Boundy, as you can see from that there. You can check it out on my website and you can check out my Buy Me a Coffee. And I'll switch over to the cards in a sec. Morning, Kim. How are you? Lovely, lovely, lovely to see you. And Tanya, I am a bit late this morning because I did get distracted. What's that one? Movie mystery sound. Oh, I wish this scrolled up faster with the actual sound, movie mystery sound to it. Yes, because I've got a little button that's hiding that until it scrolls up. And Diane, good morning to you as well. Oh, lovely to see. Uh, lovely to hear too. Oh, whoops, wrong one. Kim, lovely to hear that your sister's progressing well. Okay, let's switch it over to the cards. Here we've got them. I'll start off with, it looks a little crowded like that, doesn't it? We are clearing it, okay? It will be clear very shortly. Here we go with the Owl card. Beautiful Owl cards. Whoops, let's have a look here. Oh, Kim, thank you for liking the stream. I'm not sure which page you're on. I dare say it is the Ros Boundy one. Learning is a gift, even when pain is your teacher. And that is an absolute truth. Knowing that from sometimes, yes, yes, it is. Pain brings that warning. It also brings the pleasure once it's gone. That's another factor of it too, isn't it? So here we go with the web card. This is from the Inner Soul Guidance deck. I'll just get the cover and show you that one. This is Leanne and Deb's deck that they've created. It's a beautiful deck of cards. I don't use them for readings as such. I love doing it with Leanne on the Friday night. My hands don't shuffle the big cards, but they may be bringing out a smaller version, as in size, so that it'd be lovely to be able to shuffle them properly. Oh, but my hand still isn't fixed yet. So the web, it's hard work. The hard work is behind you. It's time to look forward. And in the Lenormand deck with the not Lenormand, there's the Curiosity Tea cards that I've been using, and the web, the spider, is actually creating your own magic too. So, and it really is a beautiful web there. The tangled web that we weave, but it is for what are those pain moments sometimes when we feel that we are in pain and can move forward from it. And all of that we do grow from, which I've mentioned before probably. And here we are using the Gilded Reverie Lenormand deck. Ciro Marchetti is the artist. He's also done the Gilded Tarot as a deck as well. So there it is, Ciro and Marchetti. I presume it's how it's pronounced. I really don't know for sure. But we're here for the readings. Did I say hello, Kathy? Not sure if I did. Have now. Good morning. Let others know that we're live. Now, here we've got the 5 card spread where the bouquet is in our home space. We have got the older man in that workspace. The birds in the form of the owls this morning is in our unexpected space. We've got the lilies as your role and the mice cheekily there in the middle for the outcome. So with the bouquet, it is about that being noticed, recognition type of thing. You're not invisible. Don't even think you're invisible. Feel that presence of being you in your space, in your home, in your family connections, in wherever you are that you call home. And bring that forward, not for the recognition, but being you to the best you can, which is how I usually finish this live stream. But it's stepping into that in your full power, in your full fullness, really. Others do notice. It's not necessarily that you are being congratulated, even though this is a thank you, like birthday flowers and things like that. Feel the love that's being shared in and around your home space, in those relationships. Give that love as well as receiving it. And feel that in the recognition of, if it's only in the form of that uh, energy vibration that you're putting out and you're receiving back, that can be enough. But it's also wonderful to actually see the physical flowers, to actually give a bunch of flowers and see the expression on the others' faces and receiving them and how you feel in that receiving them as well. Because, it's just that self acknowledgement as well, so that it affirms, probably not confirms, but it affirms your presence and affirms who you are to some degree, but it's not why we do it. Just be the best you that you can be. That's what I'm feeling with the cards today. It's that fullness of presence. And good day. Good day. I've got the kisses from Michaela. Good morning. How are you? And we've got Jamie Lee as well. Good morning to you and everyone. You're passing it on as well to everyone. So thank you for that. So we're going to pass the energy of these flowers on to others and just feel that is what we're receiving in a similar form too. So um, unconditionally, we're not putting conditions on this. It's just that thank you. Thank you for being you. Thank you for being, it's that. It is that. Now we're moving into the older man in that workspace. It gives the experience. What I'm feeling is that life experience strength that is going to be showing up for you. All of your own as well, in that masculine, stronger yang energy that you've experienced over time, that you've needed to grow within you as you've been in your workspace and place. I know it can be especially meaningful for women who've needed to step up in that sort of way, so that they're actually as if a man, in the strength that we've got to show and that type of thing. It's not aggressive, it's an assertion, it's an assertiveness that we've been probably needing to put out more so than what the blokes do themselves. Because that's what it is. It is still a fairly male oriented, male dominant society. Look, I'm not into feminism and all the rest, but I think the more we stand in our own power, each and every person, in your own strength, in your own power, in the workplace, in whatever way you need to show up, be that today. That's what I'm feeling. And it's a softening of this, though. It's not a bullyish. I'm just feeling that soft masculine energy that is there for moving around and in your workspace and interacting with other people as well. So we've got Keza here. Good morning, Keza. And Kim saying good morning to Keza. Oh, good morning to Sarah as well. That beautiful lucky Clover needing some good cards today. Well, they are good cards. You've got some, well, you can take the mice as being the mischief. Love the wise owl. I absolutely love the wise owls too, which is what we're moving to now, because it is going to take some wisdom, which is here, a carry on, a connection through from that masculine as well. I feel, because it is taking what we've grown in our intellect. It's not just the intellect, it's not just information, it is using what we know in a wise way. So, and sometimes that can just be sitting and watching and biding our time. Other times it's taking off in flight and putting it into action. So that could be what is the unexpected for you today, is those moments of wisdoms, the aha moments, the gotta go, gotta do, act on it right now, or that. And this is where it is feeling into the energy of what's happening for you individually as to when you decide I'll sit and wait it through, or I'll take flight and act on it. Okay, that really is tapping into your intuition in that sense. So, coming into what is your role, um, be at peace. I like the lilies. There's that really take a breath, allow the energy just to be at peace. Allow that sense of who you are to be at peace. That's what I'm feeling with it today. And it is tapping into that connection, the spiritual connection that is with who your ancestry is. Even if it's the past lives you yourself have experienced, or whether it's just part of what you're connecting to in your DNA cell level, however that quantum physics taps into it, because there is a connection that is through and through and through, but backwards, as far as ancestry and what cell memories have been brought forward. So just be at peace with that, because we're who we are because of all of this, the whole lot. So just allow. And it may be that you're going to take a little bit of time through the day to sit and reflect on that too. Here is the connection between the owls and the lilies as well. So, hi, Kylie. Lovely to see you this morning as well. So, now we're moving into that outcome of the mice. I love this card, always have, just because they're just so cute. When you watch mice play in a cage, for those that are caged, it really is interesting, like the speed with how they do things, the care they give their little young'uns, how quickly they eat because they're taking what they need while they've got it there, and you know, th taking advantage of what resources are around at the time is what I'm trying to think of. So, if you're gonna leave food around and it's the right type that they like and they happen to be close by, they'll come in and enjoy it. They do like to play, and they do like to nibble through anything pretty much, even if they don't see it's at their own risk. Sometimes we do overindulge. We can do too much. We can because we see the resource there and gorge. I think it's a little bit of a warning of taking things, creating things in a balance, but also, the playfulness of them, having that playfulness evident as well. It just feels to me, being in those moments, what we're needing to be is being in those moments and aware of what's going around us. I see this as a little bit of the warning. Don't let others steal your energy or steal your thunder or anything like that, or even yourself. Don't steal away your own energy to something that's not useful. Not, like this one here is chewing through that bit of cloth. He's using something that's actually not useful and going to cause some harm, possibly, when he nibbles right through and he falls on his backside. Um, we can be so intent on that something that's taking our attention away just because we can, that it's not bringing that focus forward to what is meaningful. And is it caring for another, or actually having something to eat or drink, like that little mouse up there, or just moving forward into the next space and place of where we're needing to be, rather than overdoing it. I think that's where it's a bit of a warning. So, and you have a mouse tattoo in your back, Kim, and he's leaning on a block of cheese. Oh my goodness. I think that's so cute. Yeah, you should put a picture up of that one at some point. Get someone to take a photo of your tattoo. Um, it's so cute. I do love the mouse card. I think he's a lovely little thing. Good morning, Kat. Lovely to see you here this morning as well. Um, so, really, as an overall, what we've got is tapping into what is our connection, and the knowing, that inner knowing of we are enough. Um, don't overdo it. Like, it feels like being at peace with ourselves. We are enough. Tapping into our own inner wisdom, and also knowing when to stop, when to move on, when to, it's an awareness thing, I think, with that this morning. So I think in that, oh, goodness gracious, hold on a second. Hey, that's weird. I've got a different screen. Hold on. There, we're back to that. That flicked to a different screen. I'm using eCam. Sometimes you hit the wrong buttons. As you peruse, go back and have a look at the cards and feel into them for what they're meaning for you yourself. Feel into, like, allow that breath of energy that is your spiritual connection, your soul connection, that inner knowing. Allow that to flow through and really feel, what am I for your situation specifically? What are you feeling around the cards for today? What are they telling you? Allow that energy to just be what it is and grow it, because that's how it's going to. The more you use it, the more it's going to grow, because it is like um, exercising in a gym. You use weights and you're going to build the strength of your muscles. You won't see me in a gym very often either, just might add. But we can do the same thing with our spiritual connection. Um, Regular prayer, regular focus or meditation, in whatever form it meets you, that you want to use, that you feel led to use to strengthen that connection. Just practice it every day. Well, as often as you would like to, as often as you're being led to. Just don't give yourself too, it's not putting pressure on yourself that you have to meditate every morning, that you have to spend time praying every day, and all sorts of things that we've put conditions on ourselves. Bring that bunch of flowers that you're visually seeing the beauty of them, and if they're a perfumed flower, just smelling the essence of it. Get some favorite lavender, some favorite essential oils, and make a mix and do the aromatherapy factor with it. All those beautiful ways that we can have to bring ourselves into a presence with that self and that spiritual connection, and connect to those messages that are being brought to us. We do need to listen as well as observe the feelings too, and act on them. So thank you, Keza. Thank you for a beautiful day, and for everyone else as well. Sarah, thank you for the beautiful advice. Good advice. Wish us luck. Yes. Are you in Darwin yet or not? Or have you stayed out? You're still wondering what's the go? Because you are travelling. I am aware of that in the state that's just gone. Well, yes. Good luck. Good luck, Sarah, and good morning to you, Judy. You may need to rewatch. I don't know if you were from the start, but for anyone on replay too, wonderful to have you here. And Kim, thank you. Have a great day to everyone. So I'm going to leave it there. Keep being the best you, and the best you is going to be with you being present in being you and only you. Grow in whatever way you feel led to and need to, with whatever tools that you've got, and interacting with those who you're being guided to interact with in whatever way you need to as well. Sometimes we try avoiding it, but that's no purpose either. Just be you. And and Sarah, you're in Alice. Yeah, I thought that's where she said you were as well. So be safe, Sarah, from Diane, and certainly be safe from all of us here, really, especially, yes, be safe. Blessings to each and every one of you. I'll be here again tomorrow morning, hopefully on time at 8 o'clock, not get distracted or dawdle. Because today is Tuesday, the 17th. I forgot to mention the date. I have been starting to do that at the front of the videos, haven't I? Anyway, it's another day. Enjoy. Blessings to you, and namaste till tomorrow. Bye for now.